Hey guys, this is Heretic, and it's Saturday, June 19th, 2021. And in this video, I'm going to do something a little bit different than I normally would. You know, we get these mails all the time from KOA that ask us for our feedback. And like everybody else, I'll click get involved and then click away and come back and get the reward and move on. And these rewards aren't too bad if you're constructing something, or, some speed ups are always good. But what I can tell you for sure is that this time they're taking this very seriously. And so if you maybe clicked away and you didn't provide your feedback, log into a farm and do it. Log into one of your accounts, tell other people in your alliance, get your feedback out there. I know for a fact that they are working on the game and they do care about the players and they do want everybody to be excited and playing the game and all of that, because honestly there's money involved, right? So if people quit playing the game, they don't make money. They can't just do things for one small segment of people. They have to do it for everybody. So let's go ahead and fill this out together. I'm going to fill it out in more of a neutral way because I don't want to unduly influence people here with my commentary. So I'm going to go ahead and click it, get involved, go down. All right. So this is all based on recent updates. They want to know what your opinion is, with this feedback on recent updates. So I'm going to click OK. How would you rate? I'm going to go just kind of, okay. What do you mainly do when you log into the game? Over the last month, what have you done when you log into the game? Like, honestly, what do you do? Do you just chat with other players? You can only pick 3 here. So that's going to be the hard part of question number 2. Question number 1's pretty easy because there's just one button that says okay. Question number 2, this is a multiple choice. You can only pick 3. All right, so do you just immediately when you log in, attack other players? I like that one. I'm going to select that one because I will. Do you manage your alliance? Is that normally what you do when you log in every day? Do you jump right in and play the season map? We're in seasons 2 now. Do you just jump in and just immediately start doing stuff in there, like building towers, garrisoning buildings and taking stuff? Is that what you're logging in for every day right now? Is it just, daily improvement, getting the fragments and stuff to raise up your heroes, your equipment, your items? Is that what your focus is when you log in? Is it, do you just log in for events like KVK, the gold event, Kingdom Raid? I love Kingdom Raid. That's just me though. Do you log in just to make sure that alliance buildings are building, so that you can get your merit maybe too, expanding your territory, that kind of thing? Do you just log in to kill monsters? I don't see barbarians, but barbarians would be included here, I think. Do you just log in so you can attack, the buildings of enemy alliances? Wow. Do you just log in to do research? Upgrade your stronghold? Is that your main motivation when you log in? Is it to make sure that you're out gathering resources? I mean, to me, I would pick everything in here because when I log in, these are all things that I would do, but I can only pick 3. So what are the or other, maybe other all? I don't know. Or I don't have a specific preference, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there. All right. So I'm going to click OK. Go to the next one. What best describes you in KOA? Rally for daily routine. So what they mean here, that I think this is bad translation. What they mean is, are you motivating people? Or okay, so this is the daily motivation for everybody in your alliance, in your kingdom, wherever. Are you the initiator? Are you starting stuff like, hey guys, let's get this done? Or are you just a participant where you're waiting for things to start? Do you just seldomly join? Do you just log in, you do your thing, you log out? So here, I'm probably honestly the initiator. Cooperation between alliances. Are you the person that starts the cooperation? Do you participate in the cooperation, or do you have nothing to do with that? I'm more of a participant here because I have good diplomats that kind of handle all of that. Contests between alliances. So this would be your Nether Wars, mainly, or the Kingdom event, or the tourney, where you're kind of competing against other alliances, even in seasons, right? You're competing against the alliances within your own kingdom for some of the mini events that are included. Are you the one that initiates that? Are you the one that participates, or do you just not care? You don't really join in that. Probably the initiator. Contest between players. This would be your KE. This would be your Kingdom Raid as well. Yeah, I'm going to say here. Chat in the alliance. Are you the one who gets chat rolling? You participate in the chat, or you just ignore all of those fools? I'm probably more of a participant here. All right. Okay. Among the following activities, have you changed your behavior in the last month compared to the earlier past? They mean the recent past. So have things changed in your behavior in the last month compared to before? And it's the same things again. Honestly, things have not changed at all for me over the last month. In the last month, have you seen changes in your drive, fun of playing KOA? Have things gotten better in KOA for you, or worse? Is your motivation to play greater or weaker than before, or less than before? To me, it's about the same. In the last month, which factors negatively influenced your motivation for playing KOA? Are you upset about the map, the season stuff, the changes? Are the changes after the merger, have they impacted you in a way that you're not as motivated to play? Is it, other than the season map, the other events that are going on, just you haven't been happy with them? Have you run into a lot of lag and crash issues that have continued, and that's not motivating you to play? Are the battle experiences recently worse than before? Are you joining, are you fighting in Kingdom Raid and now it's not as fun for you, or seasons, or wherever else? Do you feel like you don't have any specific goals, recently in the game, and that's just kind of been, kind of meh? You feel, unsatisfied. Have other people in your alliance or in other alliances in your kingdom quit, or in other kingdoms maybe, that has, that's kind of demotivated you? Or, is there really nothing specific? You don't really follow the news. You're just kind of continuing on. Or is there something else? Or the experiences were great. Nothing happened. It looks like you can choose up to 3 things. All right, so I'm just going to pick, I'm just going to do that for now, because I don't want to impact your survey. All right, click next. All right, will you continue with the map, seasons? Compared with, okay, I'll have to pick something here. Okay. Compared to the way that you obtain equipment and hero weapons, do you, draconic stones, the way that you get them is completely different. What do you think is better? Do you like the way that you draw stones? It's kind of a luck thing. So you can say, I like it. The older ways are good too, kind of neutral on it. This is kind of a neutral answer as well. The older ways are better, but the way to draw draconic stones are good too. I like the older ways. I don't like the way to draw. All right, I'm going to do neutral. As per recent game experiences, and let me go back real quick. So, what they're saying here is with, for example, equipment. For equipment, it's not based on luck. So you get the fragments, you get the pieces, you get the materials together, you create the chest, and you know exactly what those stats are going to be. With draconic stones, you collect the items and then you roll, basically. And that roll can be lucky or it can be really unlucky. So you're buying or you're obtaining those fragments, and then you don't know what you're going to get. And even the individual stones can vary as far as the stats that are involved. Until you get to yellow, everything can be just a little bit different. So what they're saying here is that in the future, would you like equipment or, hero weapons or emblems or statues? Would you like that sort of kind of luck of the draw? So like on a hero weapon, say whatever the Raven hero weapon, you collect the fragments for it. You roll for your troop, or maybe you just roll and you get what you get. You get a random troop, Raven weapon, and the stats could be a little bit different than someone else's. Well, I don't know. It's a little interesting. I never thought of them going that way with it, but that's interesting. It's something to think about. As per recent game experiences survey, they will conduct an online interview with rewards. So you could add your email address here. All right. No thanks. Let's move on. And I guess that's it. All right. So I highly recommend that everybody fill out this survey at least once with one of your characters. It's really important that King of Avalon, the team working on the game, understands where you are, and how you feel about the game and the things that have happened and the recent updates, whether you're happy with them or not. Fill it out. Let them know. From what I've heard, from what I know, they are taking it pretty seriously, and they do want to improve the game for people. So, let me know in the comments how you feel, and better yet, fill out the survey. All right? Take care.